WIFT.
Shop at Black-owned and operated Solo Beauty, where you are appreciated and respected. Located at 8158 South Cottage Grove, Solo Beauty can supply all of your Black hair care needs. Solo Beauty is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Biggest threat to Illinois citizens from Washington is health care costs and policies. Senior citizens have their Social Security reduced from Medicaid, and some of our senior citizens live off $3 a week for food allowance. Working families are facing bankruptcy over policy and limit and costs. Drug prices require decisions between food and Medicaid. I'm Dr. Willie Wilson. Vote for me and send me to Washington. God bless.
Paid for by Willie Wilson for Senate 2020.
He is joining Chicago famous Mr. Rick Party.
I remember meeting the Brat before she was big. We were going to Jack the Rapper conference in Atlanta.
Jack the Rapper again.
So she's sitting, waiting for a plane. She got her braids in her hair, got her overalls on, and she saw me walk up to the gate. She's like, Rick's Party, oh my God! She's doing all of that. I said, well, who are you? She goes, I'm the Brat. I'm a new rapper from the, I live on the West Side. I'm with So Def. I'm about to meet Jermaine Dupri. I did some on Chris Cross's song. I think it was the Bomb or something like that? Or
Right.
Yeah. She did some on there. So that was my introduction to her. So she would come back to my show every now and then and help me introduce the Coke Top 99. I remember we played a home jam and had people judge her song, right? And some people like, it's all right, it's okay. And she's like, yo,
Wow.
Straight West Side, man. It was great.
Straight West Side.
Yeah, so.
Chicago famous, 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
What's up, good people? If you didn't tune in to the last I Said What I Said, here's what you missed. Special thanks to Love McPherson.
And when you talk about object sex, you and objectifying that woman, you glorify pieces of her. And let me tell you something. If you think that doesn't matter, it does. And I'm going to tell you why it matters. I looked at a video and I was looking at these young boys, these teenagers, and they were like, do you like black women or white women? I like white women. I like white women. And first I felt some kind of way. Then you know what happened to me? I started listening to them and they said, why did you like the white women? Because they'll do anything for you. Yeah, the white hoes.
Bitch, you is a hoe. Bitch, you is a hoe.
And I thought pornography has elevated what the white woman will do for you, the objectifying of her. And this is why we don't realize, even in our spaces, the black man is shut down because he doesn't know the power of his seed like the white man knows the power of his seed.
Oh, look, just like milk.
He doesn't realize that you sit up there coming into my neighborhood, objectifying my white women because you say they do it better than your women is a problem. They don't do it to them, but they won't bring that out, and they will not allow you to do that to their women.
I said what I said. Herb 2, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
Funeral expenses are costly. The Casket Store wants to help you save hundreds of dollars. You do not have to purchase a casket from the funeral home. Call now for a free in-home consultation. Call 773-445-6900. 773-445-6900.
We fun guy.
What's tomorrow?
Fun guy, what's up, baby?
What it do, baby?
Yeah, you already know.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll be telling you.
What's going on, Chicago? What's in it for the Black People Media presents?
I want to go higher. Oh, my God.
Call your sons, call your daughters, call your friends, call your neighbors.
The big Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 p.m. p.m. to 3 p.m. with Eugene McIntosh and Terrence Tomlin. We got what you need right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
WIFTVP.
Live from your media studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. With Dawn Millhouse.
Is it Tuesday?
It's Tuesday.
Good morning, sunshines. Good morning, Lisa E.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ron Rilla and Esco.
Good morning.
Morning, sunshines. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, October 13th.
Tuesday the 13th.
Tuesday the 13th. Dun, 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 dun. Good morning, sunshines. It's going to be 70 degrees today.
I know.
And if you're still in traffic because of the major accident on the freeway, I'm sorry, but at least you can listen to us and not be distracted.
Right.
Right.
And you can play it right because we go through Bluetooth and things like that.
Yeah,
So
and we can
you just pull up your stuff, your feeds, and go through Bluetooth. And if you don't have it, you have your phone, and just, while you're stuck, just program us and put the thing on the ground, or what's it called? Mount it. Because you don't want to get in trouble from the police.
Yeah, no tickets. We pay for no tickets.
Yeah.
Good morning. I'm Dawn Millhouse. Did I say that?
You are?
I was when I went to sleep last night. I don't know who I woke up. There's 5 people inside of me. Teflon. There's a lot of folks living here. But today I'll be Dawn Millhouse. Dinky.
You look dinky. You look Donnie-ish.
Yeah. I'm Donnie girl today.
Okay.
Well, no ponytail because I got my hair cut, but it's okay. I
got the
don't have
sassy
a ponytail anymore. I have a pigtail because it's way shorter than a pony, unless there's a short tail pony. I digress. I'm Dawn Millhouse. You listen to the Book of Dawn. We are in studio live 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday, right here from What's in It for the Black People Media Studios. Got a small person and somebody that you may know gonna join us a little bit later. Gotta make sure we wake him up.
Yeah.
And he's probably sleepy time because he probably just went to bed, but he's got to get back up.
Right, probably just produce some songs for,
who knows?
For,
right.
Stevie Wonder.
Mr. 62-page discography guy.
Blake Shelton, right.
And then tomorrow we have Dave Jeff, culture, cultivator, creator, curator of all things, right from the hood. Mark Nelson.
Love him.
Founding member of Boys to Men.
Yeah.
Little known fact.
And then last night.
And the first person that sang a duet with Beyonce.
Yes. From Best Man Soundtrack. I still love that song.
Yeah, it was a good song.
I love that song.
Soundtrack, but it was a good song.
The whole soundtrack was good, but that's like my favorite. Now, when I first heard it, I was like, wait, that's Mark and Beyonce. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song.
And the last time I saw him was 2 years ago in Vegas. He was we went to see Boys to Men at where I can't remember where we were.
Were they at Planet Hollywood?
No, it was closer towards Bellagio, whatever that was over there. Anyway, we go see them, and I'm looking on stage. Of course, I know Nate and Juan and Sean, and I'm like, but I know that fourth guy, and dawned on me at the end of the show. I'm like, that's Mark. And lo and behold, we run into him in the hallway at the Mirage. Yeah, we run into him in the hallway as we're leaving. I'm like, Mark, and he was like, oh, it was hilarious. But yeah, so kind of back with the group that he helped found.
And he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that you brought, because it's so funny. You and I know so many of the same people. And when I bring up somebody like, I haven't talked to them, and then you get in contact with them, and then some of the people that you've talked to, I'm like, I haven't talked to them, and now I'm back in contact. So yeah, Mark, and I love Mark. He's such a doll.
Yeah. They always check on me though. Like, even though I'm the big sister, they check on me like I'm the little sister. I'm not sure why, but maybe
because they're gentlemen and that's what they're supposed to do.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I think they like when I pray for them. I don't know. You know, but the little barber comes out in me. Yeah. Then Thursday, Sam Silk.
The Silky Man.
Yeah, Sam Silk, Chicago-born, now top
Now,
radio
and
personality.
don't get upset because he's one of the only couple people that like him, Gene Sparrow, and Rick Parry. They call me their producer for life. So yeah,
we
so
might have to have a
but right, but that
conversation.
doesn't mean he's pulling me. But when he's one of the only people when he needs something, it doesn't matter what city. He's like, Lisa, we got. And literally, when I went to Cleveland, like a year and a half ago, it was when they had this person that was starting to shoot people live on Facebook for Easter.
Oh, I remember
I had
that.
gone out there to do some work with Sam. As soon as I got out there that Sunday, Sam's like, Lisa, I got to cover this story. He's like, and I looked at him, let's roll. We went and did a whole press conference, and Sam went to the radio station on a Sunday night because people in Cleveland were freaking out. It was so sad.
Yeah, that was tragic.
That was such a tragic. But we went right back into work mode and hadn't worked together in a couple years and just fell right back into it. So
crazy that you even mentioned that. But before that, this Friday, Victor Love from Josephine's Southern Cooking is coming. Over there, everybody knows where Josephine's is, but they were recently, couple months ago, on an episode of that restaurant. You know that thing where they come in and the guy.
Oh yeah.
You know
I know what
where
you're talking about.
Helps you redo your whole restaurant and takes you through the emotional changes and then remodels it and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was actually pretty dope to watch it and then go to it after the fact, because if you had been there before, you know, his Mother Wade is the owner, co-owner, because I'm sure Victor now is, you know, going to take over it, but it was you could tell which generation is now and which was that.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, and Mother Wade's everybody's mama. But it's funny that you said something about social media, about Facebook.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to Steve Harvey on the way in, and he was talking about, like, people that beef, like trolls. It came up because Meghan Markle apparently just did an interview with Bazaar or some major publication, and she talked about how she was like trending as the most hated person and she wasn't even in the eyesight of people for like 8 months, and just men, women, just people just trolled her, and which is a part of the reason that they left the UK, which is crazy on itself. But so they got on this Facebook bully trolling kind of thing, and he was talking about like how if somebody trolls a celebrity or a celebrated person, because everybody that's famous ain't a celebrity,
right?
Because I'm for sure famous, but I don't have no Grammys, so I'm famous but not a celebrity, which is weird. But he said if the celebrity claps back, then they become like this mean person, like they're not normal, like it's not fair for them to clap back. And it was just interesting. He said, actually, and then I Googled it, but I wasn't moving in my vehicle. He said, if a dog barks at the moon, hold on, I screenshot it. I don't want to misquote Mr. Harvey.
I thought Teddy was calling you.
No, I screenshot it. It says, he said, it's common for a dog to bark at the moon, but if the moon barks back, the dog becomes famous. Thought that was super deep.
That is.
I was like, wow. But trolling and Facebook, people just, the Facebook and social media, the platform sometimes is so abused. It just is sad.
Yeah, it is. And I think some people just have nothing else to do, and because you don't have to face them, like if you had to do it in person, when you're behind the pen or behind the typewriter, not typewriter, I'm aging, telling myself,
Right.
behind the keyboard. Delete that. If you're behind the keyboard or behind, it's easier sometimes for people to, and sometimes it makes them feel better. The people that have the real issues are the ones that hate on others.
Facts.
Because I embrace, like, that's why people always ask me about when women come to Chicago, when I've been doing radio for 900 years before even the social media, but when women would come to Chicago, I would send them messages like, hey, outside of radio, I do big celebrity events. I definitely want to get you on board. And these women would be like, whoa. Like Consuela, when Consuela came and Lonnie came when they were at GCI and V103, and I was at the Power 92, I was like, at the end of the day, we still can be friends. And I just embraced them because they were both not from Chicago. And, and people are like, wow, it's nothing wrong. You can embrace people. I always say, like Ellen, kill people. It's the kindness factor. You can kill, niceness always wins.
Yeah, you know what? I don't just, one of my favorite ratchet rap songs is, what is it? Ryan, I know you know this. We don't, rake it up. Yeah, I tell all my rake it up. Everybody know that's one of the Dawn act. A different Dawn comes out. But in that song, they say we don't. Basically, they're saying we don't beef on social media, the social media beef is not a thing. That's like a new version of a studio gangster.
Right.
Like you can hide behind Facebook if you want to. Some of these people that you clapping at gonna get right at you when you run up on them.
Yeah.
I had a girl I know who always commented when I would post a particular elected official that she didn't care for, and I was just trying to be nice, trying to put my Lisa Ellen hat on, and I was like, yeah, not on my page, right? Because this is my page, right?
And I would do that.
She kept going, and I was like, her and one of my relatives, and I was like, hey, you have a page, right? Because you're on Facebook. You can do whatever you want on yours. Don't do it on mine with my people. I don't care if I'm voting for. I don't care. That's my page. That's my business. Like it, follow.
Right. And I agree. And I don't like people, if I state something, everybody can do what they want on their page always because it's your page, but like I said, I wish people would just sometimes take a step back and just, I don't know why negativity always pulls everybody. It's one thing, like if people watch some of the gossip places, but like Entertainment Tonight, which is still number one, they don't do it in a way, they don't do it in a negative way. If you see Kevin Frazier and the way that they handle things, they do it, they have to do the news because of things happen, but it's the way that they do it. If people watch them and the way that they do it professionally without being, you don't have to be a jerk about everything. Facts. And that's why they get all the awards that they do.
Yeah,
I love Entertainment Tonight because of the way, and that's what you do too. You're really good about doing that. I've gotten really good reviews. Dawn, I tell her some of the things, but I have so many industry folks that have already welcomed you on that side. You've been friends with a lot of, you're friends with half of the world anyway. But a lot of the industry people that, are listening and stuff, they're like, well, Dawn's like a natural. The questions you ask and the way you do it, you don't step on people. And we analyze hard, not in mean ways, but we analyze and you've gotten the seal of approval from everybody. So
I appreciate that.
Not like you
crazy.
can't, but,
the crazy thing is that it's so different. Broadcast radio is not radio from when I was growing up going to Chicago Fest,
right?
Which half the people. I know you don't know what Chicago Fest is.
He's like,
so I really dated myself.
Right.
But it was like the ish. It was Navy Pier. It was
exactly.
before the build out, and all the radio stations over the whole city used to have a room, and you just would go to each room, and all the DJs would be at that festival. I want to restart the Chicago Fest.
We should. And when I was trying to go back, because I said, well, you don't care about what people, and I didn't mean it like that.
No.
But one of the things,
but here's the thing, I don't.
But it is nice. It's its own award in itself when your peers, like when Doug Banks used to give me compliments on things, it would make. I was like, wow, Doug is saying this. That was like better than some of the awards that you could win, because in my eyes, Doug was like one of the top people ever. When Doug gives me a compliment and says, you know what, you're doing good, or like a Rick Party, or say, somebody that you look up to, when they're saying it to you, it's like an award. So
yeah, I can dig it. Because when Maze knows the art of constructive criticism,
mm-hmm.
and so I definitely appreciate it when he says, I like the way you're doing this. I don't necessarily like the way, because I can appreciate both sides. But on the big scheme of things, I don't care what you think. Like I care if you're my kid or my mama.
Exactly.
But I don't. Y'all know
know
what that means.
You're not gonna lose sleep over
what y'all eat. Don't make me. You listen to the Book of Dawn. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
WIFTVPM. Shop at Black-owned and operated Solo Beauty, where you are appreciated and respected. Located at 8158 South Cottage Grove, Solo Beauty can supply all of your black hair care needs. Solo Beauty is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
Funeral expenses are costly. The Casket Store wants to help you save hundreds of dollars. You do not have to purchase a casket from the funeral home. Call now for a free in-home consultation. Call 773-445-6900. 773-445-6900.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Biggest threat to Illinois citizens from Washington is health care costs and policies. Senior citizens have their Social Security reduced from Medicaid, and some of our senior citizens live off $3 a week for food allowance. Working families are facing bankruptcy over policy and limit and costs. Drug prices require decision between food and Medicaid. I'm Dr. Willie Wilson. Vote for me and send me to Washington. God bless.
Paid for by Willie Wilson for Senate 2020.
We fun guy.
What's tomorrow?
Fun guy, what's up, baby?
What it do, baby?
Yeah, you already know.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll be telling you.
What's going on, Chicago? What's in it for the Black People Media presents?
I want to go higher. Oh, my God.
Call your sons, call your daughters, call your friends, call your neighbors.
The Big Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. with Eugene McIntosh and Terrence Tomlin. We got what you need right here on What's in it for the Black People Media.
WIFTVP. Live from your media studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. With Dawn Millhouse.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, you're late for work. If you're still in the traffic, you're listening to the book. You're tuning in to the Book of Dawn on What's in it for the Black People Media, Facebook, the Maze Jackson page, YouTube, Maze Jackson. Subscribe. Tell your friends they're missing out. 12 hours, 5 days a week, and Saturday programming. A little something for everybody. A little gumbo in this mug. It's like gumbo.
Like a mixture.
Yeah, it's like no pork gumbo. Definitely not vegan, though. I'm sorry, Diz. Like, vegan gumbo is like vegetable stew. Mike. Is Mike?
Mike Love, yeah.
I thought Diz was the vegan. It's
No,
Mike Love. Sorry, bro, because that would just be like vegetable soup, right? Gumbo with no
I would just have
meat?
to have broth. And because I don't like, I don't do the pork, but
yeah, there's no pork in all gumbo. I mean, a lot of it
but
has
you do
pork.
like seafood and stuff too, right? See, I don't do,
Most gumbo's made with a seafood base,
Okay.
even chicken gumbo, but you can use seafood broth.
like just rice and stuff, right?
Rice comes after. You put rice to complement it, kind of like black eyed peas and rice. Rice is a filler. I know that when I grew up, rice was used as a filler.
Oh, see, I would just do the rice, no black eyed peas. Or peas. I don't like any type of peas. I'm one of those, when they put peas, I'll pick all them out.
Oh, I love black eyed peas.
I don't like any, right? I don't like any peas. Green, black eyed. I don't like, same thing with beans. I don't like beans either. What?
When you said black eye, it made me think about Fred Sanford's sister, bubble-eyed fool. Fish-eyed fool, right. Who said bubble-eyed? Willona said that on Good Times.
Do you like green beans? See, I don't like
yeah.
any. The only beans, jelly beans, that's it.
Beans are good for the heart.
The more you eat them,
the more you fart.
No, yeah, that's why.
The more you fart, the better you feel. Eat your beans at every meal. I am telling all of my age today. It's a Throwback Tuesday. Hey, next week we start Woman Crush Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So I think for the rest of the week we should shout out all the womans.
Yeah.
No, not Woman Crush like I want to date them. Woman Crush that they are dope. So like, should we call our moms on the phone?
I think that would be great.
I'm afraid. I'm gonna have to prep my mother first. She's the
now. Are we gonna do video calls with them?
No,
we'll just have them on the phone.
Because my mother will take from now till next week.
I was gonna say my mom will try and adjust the phone and hold it, and she'll be sitting back in her recliner. Dawn, you're just such a and I'll have to just tell her mom it's radio. Well, she's done radio before, but she likes you a lot,
not like
too.
this.
Yeah,
hey, y'all. You can't hide behind the booth no more. You get they get to see all the wrinkles. Somebody asked me about doing Botox yesterday. I was like, no. No, not doing it.
No.
I wish that some of these weren't here, but I'm not doing that. Sorry. I just don't. Maybe if I was like a Kardashian or something, I would, but would you ever get Botox?
I don't think so. I mean, if people don't like you, I don't know. And it's so funny when people go back
I've
and
seen
forth.
it gone wrong so many times.
Well, women, they always want, men can get away with anything. Men can have 5 front teeth missing, 3 pieces of hair, and still be fine. A woman, especially on TV, they have one thing going on, and no, we got to get her, it's just, it is what it is.
Well, I see a lot of men, anchors, that I know been to the Botox place.
Oh, yeah, I definitely have seen that.
Yeah,
and sometimes I look at that, and I don't know. I just and everybody keeps saying that God creates people in his image and perfect, then leave me alone.
Well, I ain't going to say completely, because if I ain't had no teeth, I'd probably go get my teeth did.
Yeah, teeth, okay, but teeth is different.
Yeah, teeth for sure. I mean, teeth.
Teeff.
My teeth is. But Botox, I think it's like tattoos. I think once you get it, you chase perfection that does not exist.
Yeah.
Because then you're not even yourself anymore.
Right. And everybody wants to always feel better. Just like if people want to get different hair coloring or put rinses in, and I'm not saying you shouldn't do that.
Oh, yeah, baby, I'm down for the rinse.
And working out, because you know what you want to be. You know how you want to be. Like, that's why,
it had snowed on this rooftop last week, but what had happened was...
And
the good rinse. Yeah. The only problem with the rinse, did I tell you my rinse horror story?
No.
On black eyed peas and rice. I did not know that the rinses out, wrenches in my granny voice, wrenches out when you wash your hair. Because they didn't tell me that. So I have it in there, but little known thing about Dawn is Dawn doesn't wash her hair. Because I feel like it grows when it's dirty. I wash my hair when I have something to do when I go to the salon.
Right, okay.
Sometimes that's a month. Sometimes that is not a month. I mean, so we go to Jamaica for a wedding 2 years ago. I get in the water. My hair is down here, right? I get in the water. I had the rinse like 5 months prior, okay? I walked. Look, I sauntered back to the seat because I just knew everybody was watching. No flat booty and all. I just walked back to the thing because I'm in Jamaica, man, at the Half Moon Resort. Sat down next to Mr. Millhouse, grabbed the towel and, lightly pressed my hair and looked at the towel and it looked like blood. And I was like, oh my God, I panicked. I'm like, what's wrong? And then it dawned on me.
It dawned on
me. This is the damn rinse. So I panicked because all the towels looked.
And probably the water looked like, when Moses touched the thing with his fingers and started turning red. Like,
can I just tell you what I did? I ran my real cool. I was real cool. I didn't tell Mr. Millhouse right away because I knew that I had the look of panic in my voice. So I was like, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back in the water for a minute. I went back in that water and did not come out until I literally, I came
that-
out gray. Because I had to rinse it out because I didn't want to be like Pigpen on the Peanuts and follow, be a dirty bird and just let the stuff follow behind me. It was the funniest lesson I ever learned. I was like, I'm so.
Did you start laughing?
I was in tears because the choice that morning was go to the pool or to the ocean. And I chose the ocean, and I'm glad because if we had gotten in the pool,
they might have.
Oh my!
Would have changed colors.
Colors. Real talk. I was like, okay, note to self. The next time you get ready to go out of town and you know you're going to get in water, we went to Vegas. I told you we went to Vegas for Millhouse birthday last year. I was like, no rinsey for me. I'm just going to have to ponytail this mug and get me some mascara and hit the edges.
She said mascara.
For real. Like, because I'm not going to get in that water.
You do have funny story. That could be a whole nother chapter. Like, just like yesterday, you came in and you had your phone with you.
Oh, yeah.
Ron, because you still have a landline, too, because you have like a home office, so you use a landline.
I'm going to have a landline.
Me, too.
And my kids better have one.
And I do. And people that judge, well, I don't pay for mine as part of my I'm not going to give the company, but as part of my deal with the company. So, yeah, I don't have to pay for my landline. So.
Yeah. Well, I do, and I will. I don't have a problem having a phone. If I could have a rotary phone, I would.
She came in here.
I had my rotary phone. I was on the telephone when I was leaving and forgot till it went dead because obviously I was out of range. And I was like, dang, what happened to my phone? And I went to reach for it and looked at it. I was like, oh, that's my house phone. That's so funny. I was already in the car. So I just brought it to work. I show it to you yesterday.
Yeah, she showed. She came
yeah,
in
I saw it.
Because she pushed her bag, and all of a sudden, you know how you hit your thing, and it makes that noise like, or whatever, and yeah, so.
Yeah, so that was different. So if you don't have a home phone, get one. You know, my home phone number was the same from the time I was 19 until I got married, and the only reason I didn't take the number was because it wouldn't, when we got our first house, I couldn't, that prefix didn't work.
And your cell's been the same too.
Oh, yeah.
And mine too. Mine's been the same for like 900 years. Because it spells my name. Right? I'm not going to give the first three numbers, but it spells my name in the last.
So y'all just dial every prefix.
Every prefix.
And then Lisa.
And then whatever, right. The first six numbers you got to guess.
If you do it right, then Bernice might answer.
Yeah. Bernice. I'm excited. I'm so excited about Teddy. It's funny because while you're, like when we all are fans. I mean, I work with so many people, and when you do so many interviews, it's like, okay, yeah, you're interviewing people. Some people you admire more, but Teddy is like, when I first, the one picture I posted when I first met Guy the first time, and I had just stopped interning. I think I was at GC. I don't know if I was an intern. I got to meet him backstage, and I lost it. I was like, because Guy was like right there, and they're like one of my favorite all-time groups. So, but Teddy is just amazing.
Super dope.
He is.
More accomplished than you can explain, and he probably needs a movie, and not a BET one. But but I do like some of those BET joints.
Yeah, oh, definitely. But he's matter of fact, because it was just his birthday last week, and when we did the How Can I Be Down, when they moved it to Jamaica, that's a whole funny story too. Channel Zero, Danny and Cootie.
Channel Zero.
We were on the plane.
I was the first girl anchor of Channel Zero. I got VHS tapes.
I have tapes too. You got to pull up when Cootie. You do too. Cootie and I were. It was so funny because Cootie and Danny. I was one of the speakers at How Can I Be Down, so I had one of the nice rooms. They were staying somewhere else, but because they had to keep going back and forth, I said, "You all just leave your equipment, your family, and if you need to come, I gave them an extra key. Come in." Two funny stories, really, really quickly. I come in. I met a female that was in the industry.
Can you tell quick stories? Because Rick Party said you couldn't.
Again,
okay.
A lady and I were coming back from the industry, and I was like, come on in. I'm going to put my stuff down and go out. And I see a do not disturb on my door. Oh, I walk in. It's like Dr. Dre or whatever, Up in Smoke, whatever.
That was Danny.
It was Up in Smoke. They were in there having a party, and somebody's like, hey, did you want a drink? I'm like, this is my room. And, they're family. So, of course, so then Cootie's going around. They were doing this tape, like Cootie's taking pictures of all these women in Jamaica, and, you know, oh, let's see who's Cootie going to end up with, these exotic black women and all this stuff. And it was like a Saturday Night Live skit. So we do it in my room. We have it, people open and say, who did Cootie end up with? You know, and they have like a zillion black women and Jamaican women because it was a big convention. And he comes, they open the door, and me and Cootie are supposed to be in bed together. But I was fully clothed with shoes on, too, under the covers. And we're like, no! And they're like,
that's cute.
because they're like, who did he end up with? And they're like, okay, which black woman is he going to choose? And then you got Lily White over here. So
that's cute.
It was funny, though. And we had to forge, Danny brought the what's called birth certificate, but it didn't have a raised seal. So one of us, it was one of theirs, and Danny or Cootie, I had a Sharpie with me. We pushed it to make it look like it was an old birth certificate, so it was just an old one, and we took the Sharpie to try and put the thing on, and it worked. It worked.
Thank
we made
God.
it back
but he
home
would have been
from
okay,
Jamaica.
though. Danny would have been good over there with that good ganja.
Yeah.
I saw Danny 3
Those
weeks
are
ago
my guys,
over at the
so.
fire brigade.
So, you know, we're fan. Like, it's
and
like,
he was puffing, so it was cool. Like,
you know.
he still do his thug thizzle.
Yeah.
Right? That was a quick story.
But
Tell Rick Party he lied.
And that year, too, that was when it was Teddy's birthday, and they did a huge party for him out there at How Can I Be Down, and everybody that was there, like, for all the big people came out. So, yeah, it was nice. And Teddy just, you know, he's so laid back, so.
My board op is giving me to decide. I think we got to pay a bill or 10.
Yeah.
Stay with us. You're listening to the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media. We'll be back.
WIFTBPM.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Funeral expenses are costly. The Casket Store wants to help you save hundreds of dollars. You do not have to purchase a casket from the funeral home. Call now for a free in-home consultation. Call 773-445-6900. 773-445-6900.
The birthday line is, easily, or the birthday bash, whatever you want to call it.
Our hit record.
That's our hit record.
That's our hit record.
That's our one. That's my girl.
That's my girl by the Temptations.
Like,
no matter where we go, we got to do that.
Ready to go down? Yes, we are. Come on, who's on that birthday line?
It's Mandy and Baby.
And how old are you on this day?
I'm 13.
Go ahead. It's your birthday. Go ahead.
Definitely let out twins.
Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Bad boy, gotta say about
Ida B.
From WGCI. That's 3 down.
2 more projects.
Bill on the show called. It's your birthday. Go, 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 go. Question.
Hey, she doing the question. No more to go.
Done with the show cause it's your birthday.
Hey, let that play.
It took that.
I'm tired just listening to that.
Chicago Famous, 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
We fun guy.
What's tomorrow?
Fun guy, what's up, baby?
What it do, baby?
Yeah, you already know.
No sense, I'll be telling you. What's going on, Chicago? What's in it for the Black People Media presents?
I want to go higher. Oh my God.
Call your sons, call your daughters, call your friends, call your neighbors.
The Big Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. with Eugene McIntosh and Terrence Tomlin. We got what you need right here on What's in it for the Black People Media.
WIFTBP.
Live from your studio. Media studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. Book of Dawn. Book of Dawn. With Dawn Millhouse.
They better though. Welcome back. You're listening. You're watching. You're tuning into the Book of Dawn. The best. Oh wait, I gotta go back this way before May's coming here. Get me in trouble. There you go. Booyah. Now we're back. You're listening to the book. You're tuned in. I just said the same thing. That's like repeat. That's live repeat. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media Studio. Hot Mix. The baddest rap team on this platform. Mm-hmm. They keep trying to compete. Y'all better tell them something.
Yeah.
The people better speak because Mace think he got flow for real.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Can't compete
and
with
Ruthie
the
came
BOD.
for us.
No.
You
can't compete with the BOD. You got Dawn E and Lisa E.
Look.
And we know how to jam. Oh, jam.
Donnie jam.
Pretty soon we're going to have Teddy jam for us.
Teddy better wake his butt up and get on this line, right? This good line.
He will.
He ain't got no choice. So we were talking about Facebook beefs, and we were talking about did we some kind of way start talking about money or something? Would it cost something? Did we or did I?
I forgot.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's pretend we did.
Oh, because we were talking about Sam Silk and about the incident when I went to Cleveland, and then we were talking about Facebook and people doing things live on Facebook.
Yes.
And trolls.
Yes, which was perfect because my segue was going to be that those can be costly mistakes, right? Similar to banking and overdrafting.
Yeah. Well, it says the banking industry's $11 billion overdraft fee could get derailed if Joe Biden wins the White House. It says Wall Street analysts are warning that Biden-appointed regulators could crack down on overdraft fees, which critics say unfairly punish society's most vulnerable. Overdraft fees are one of the biggest risks to the banking industry under a Biden presidency, said senior analyst at Bloomberg Intelligence. Even if the U.S. Senate remains under GOP control, a Biden administration may take aim at overdraft fees through new rules from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau.
Well, shoot, that's not. It's not a bad thing. Like, let me tell you what I used to do, and I hope Mr. Millhouse is not on this thread because he might put me out there. I used to know how. I still know how to do it. The overdraft thing, I did that before, probably far too much, single parenting and irresponsibly. But it is costly. Like when you don't have the money, what really messed me up. When they start, like, when you knew you could float a check, because you had like 2 days, but when they started doing that auto, and you didn't,
they would give you
I
like
didn't
that.
know that it come right out like a debit card. I was
Right.
like, I don't have no debit card, but when they slide that check through the thing, it's coming.
When you
right
had
out.
like that 500 where you could take it out, and you're like, oh, I'll put it right back in. Yeah, I did that before at the casino, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna win, so I'll put it right back in tomorrow. But they said 2 minorities pay a share of their big fee of overdraft fees. They said African Americans and Hispanics represent 19% of those who paid 3 or more overdraft related fees. Now this says 2014, and then in 2016, I don't know, still, okay, so let me run out and go vote for the man with the orange hair because he's done everything else correctly.
Well, yeah, but I think what they're saying is that it'll be better but I just don't want people to float checks no more. We can't keep doing that. We can't. It is a costly mistake.
Yeah. Now, when they said derailed, I mean, what, are they going to just cancel people that owe money?
Oh, hell no. They're going to run that cash.
They're going to get it. So, but I'm saying that's what we're supposed to do now, right? Don't they come after you now?
Look, Chase made $2.1 billion in overdraft fees last year.
Oh, they love the overdraft
billion.
fees. Yep.
Not to be confused with billion.
And from insufficient funds.
I'm trying to get away from Chase right now.
They chasing you.
They said, Wells Fargo, Bank of America collected an additional $1.7 billion and $1.6 billion of overdraft fees also.
That's cray.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the point is we probably shouldn't be overdrafting.
Well, we shouldn't. So, but I mean, I get.
I ain't gonna lie, I could turn 10,000 into $10 real quick. So,
oh yeah,
like most people who talk about making $10, 10,000, mine is the opposite.
I know my zeros always
10K
go
to 10 in a heart.
My zeros are dyslexic; they go in the other direction.
Right.
Mine are supposed to come after, not before.
.00000. Dead serious.
That's like when I went to go cash a check. I got paid a check for something that I did for a client, and I just wanted to go cash it because I wanted to cash. I didn't want to wait, a few days. Some people that pay with certain checks, you just want to go and just get it done at their bank just because.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
So I'm just going to leave it like that. But the lady
Matter of fact, meet me at your bank
right.
write it there while we standing there. Don't give it to me and then I paid to get to your bank and find out. Let me find.
And you walk in there, first of all, with a mask. I don't like walking in somebody's bank with a mask on. I don't know. I just feel guilty. And then when the lady was like, how do you want it back? I said, with some extra zeros on it. And she just looked at me. She's like, and I said, and the cashier gets a percentage. So.
Facts.
I said, right.
Yeah. Meet me at your bank. Don't write the check and I take it. Because that's a send off.
Right. Unless it's cashier's check.
Yeah. Cashier or
money
post
order.
office.
Yeah.
Not even regular courtesy exchange in my granny voice.
She said courtesy
That's
exchange.
what the old black people call it, the courtesy exchange. I was like, ain't nothing free about it. Ain't nothing courteous about it. It costs in there as much as it costs in the bank to cash it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a courtesy.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm not
I always say that too.
Up. I'm trying to see if I missed a button.
I was like, what did she do?
I did.
That's like, right.
Go ahead.
That's like with the electric company. Well, and we charge you this for a convenience fee. And I told the lady, I said, who is it convenient for?
Right.
Why do you why do they put names like that's one thing. Why do you call it a convenient? Who is it convenient for?
Right. Where they do that at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Come in. They have a convenient fee.
Oh, they all, and online.
Yeah.
You can't go into the office and you have to pay the convenience fee online to pay. And
I'll be like, well, I'll pay your convenience fee, but for my convenience, don't charge me.
Right.
Don't charge me. How about don't charge me for anything for the month?
How about that part?
Yeah. That's convenient. That's more convenient for
me.
me.
We don't charge you at What's in It for the Black People Media, but if you would like to drop stores, you can.
Well, we do charge you to be entertained, and we do charge you to have fun and be knowledgeable and to educate, and we do charge you and dare you to tell all your friends and family.
Double dog
dare you
to tell
from Theo from Cosby Show. Double dog. He used to double dog dare.
Malcolm?
Remember that? Yeah, your boy Malcolm Jamal.
I didn't.
That was Theo. That was a Theo Huxtable. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. He didn't make that up.
Well, he didn't make it up, but I just referenced it.
Right. Young.
I mean, whoever wrote it, he used to say double dog dare.
Christmas Story. That's
Christmas
where it
Story
came
too.
from?
Yeah.
Double Dog Dare.
Christmas Story. Is that the one with the kid? Yeah, with the. He just.
I wish I could have seen that visual.
Do that. Wait, tell Mace to do that again. Go in the camera and do that.
Why does he even know those? Why does he even know?
Because he knows he's a.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Did you get that? Ron, did you record that? Did you get it? May saying, "You'll shoot your eye out, kid."
Shoot your eye out, kid.
I want that in a commercial.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's good, and he had a good voice. But I'm Hard Rock Coco and Joe. That was my Christmas jam, other than Miracle on 34th Street. But
Miracle on 34th.
You never watch Hard Rock Coco and Joe?
No,
I'm Hard Rock. He's Coco. He's Joe. Look it up. Girl, how could you have Christmas without knowing it?
Well, I don't have Christmas, but I do. Right, but I do go to all your houses though to help decorate. Duh. I do love going and Christmas cookies. Oh my God! But yeah, I do. Yeah,
I guess that makes sense.
But I do go, and it's so funny when people ask me like, "Lisa, I'm so sorry that you can't watch like Frosty the Snowman." Who said I can't? Just because I don't celebrate.
She's She's RJ. She's the rebel Jew.
Right. Yeah, but every Jewish person, we look forward to it. I tape it every year. I tape Rudolph. I tape Frosty. And when he melts.
Well, you have to Google Hard Rock Coco
I probably did watch it before.
And then, I'm the Grinch. So, we watched that together.
Yeah, I know, but I always feel sorry for his dog. I get so upset with the dog.
Winston, my dog looks like him right now because he was matted, so he had to get shaved. So he got the big head with the floppy ears and the skinny body.
And
did you know? Speaking of dogs, completely off key,
which is fine.
My puppy, my son's son, my fur baby, follows me to the bathroom, and I couldn't figure out why. I mean, although I do use the bathroom with the door open. You've already told that part of my business. But he follows me, and he sits on guard. And I was like, why does this dog follow me to? And he posted like security. Come to find out that dogs, the pack, he's protecting the pack, like, and they're vulnerable when they go to the bathroom. Oh, I'm part
he's
of his
protecting
pack.
He's protecting his mommy.
His
Does he sit on your
mom.
foot too?
He sits.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's like a thing. They sit on your foot. My dog used to do that, but she was protective over my dad, and it was funny because my dad, his neuropathy and diabetes with his foot, he had a problem with one of his feet, and my dog would lay under the table when we were over there on that foot. Like, yeah.
Well, keep your foot and your finger on the Maze Jackson page, because we blowing up the broadcast airwaves, right?
Oh, yeah.
Keep it right here on What's in It for the Black People Media. We'll be right back.
WIFTBPM.
Funeral expenses are costly. The Casket Store wants to help you save hundreds of dollars. You do not have to purchase a casket from the funeral home. Call now for a free in-home consultation. Call 773-445-6900. 773-445-6900.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
We fun guy.
What's tomorrow?
Fun guy, what's up, baby?
What it do, baby?
Yeah, yo, what do you know?
You know what I'm saying? So I'll be telling you.
What's going on, Chicago? What's in it for the Black People Media presents?
I want to go higher. Oh, my God.
Call your sons, call your daughters, call your friends, call your neighbors.
The Big Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. with Eugene McIntosh and Terrence Tomlin. We got what you need right here on What's in it for the Black People Media.
WIFTBP.
Live from your studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. With Dawn Millhouse.
Hi, welcome back. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn right here from What's in It for the Black People Media Studios. Spirit Week coming up. Spirit Week, last week of October. We've got Spirit.
Yes, we do.
We got Spirit. How about you? We've got more.
We've got.
That's telling your age too.
I love to be a cheerleader. I couldn't be a cheer. Like I couldn't do. Like you could do cartwheels all day and do the pyramids. I would definitely probably knock everybody over. I'm more of the fun, loud one from the stands.
So we want the family to join.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get a flyer made. So it's 26th through the 30th, which gives us till the day before Halloween.
Yeah.
The 26th is business day. So even if you're at home, you have to dress up. We were going to call it suited and booted, but that was kind of sexist. So we just said business day. So even Ron, I know you're a millennial.
Well, what kind of business are you talking about? Show business, we have different type of attire.
So do prostitutes. But I don't think there's a prostitute.
Say show business prostitute.
It is a show.
Let me come over and see us sometime.
So business day, you guys, you guys suit you crack because y'all wear your skinny jeans and your pants, your drawers be showing.
So
I'm a little ahead of that generation.
Something you go to like an interview with.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh boy, Man, you still a
I
millennial.
got an old soul though. I'm
You got
like,
old soul,
I'm like,
okay.
don't like J. Cole say I'm stuck in between two generations.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. You just handle me. I like that. The next day, Tuesday, will be college day. And Lisa, you laugh because I said rep your college, the one you wanted to go to or the one you're currently paying for. Because some parents didn't go to college, but they damn sure paying for it.
So I'm going to have to wear some. I don't think I have Columbia stuff. I do have Iowa Hawkeye stuff because I went to both. So if not, I'll just write it in.
I went to University of Arkansas before I went to Columbia. Yeah, so I would be your Vercumblia.
Right.
I just sound like Lil Wakanda, don't I?
Right.
And then I got my master's from Roosevelt, so I don't know. I might have to change 3 times. I might have set changes. Oh, and y'all know I'm Rolling Tide and George Mason and Penn State.
That's kind of good. You should bring different outfits. Ooh, don't tell anybody.
Yeah. Or I could wear like a hat, a scarf, and look like just a hodgepodge of collegiate experience. Right.
Because you're well educated. Yeah.
Wednesday is What's in It for the Black People Day. And so I hope that maybe if y'all beat up the boss, y'all can order some T-shirts and match us because we're all going to rep our brand.
Yeah, I want that sweater he got on.
I don't know if sweaters is in the budget, but definitely a T-shirt.
Yeah,
bro.
I like T-shirts. Yeah. Oh, it is nice. That is a nice one, but I like T-shirts too.
And then Thursday, your favorite jersey or for your favorite team, whatever sport. That might be a outfit change day too. Yeah, because that's relevant, right? Right. It's gonna be a lot of drama in here with this White Sox and Cubs thing, though.
Yeah, because we definitely have Cubs, Bulls, Bears. I like the
Fire.
Blackhawks. Yeah,
Isn't that the soccer team? The Fire,
Chicago Fire.
What's the ladies'
But then
team?
I have my Lakers stuff. Oh, maybe I'll just wear my shoes that Magic Johnson signed for me. I bought Lakers shoes and they had.
I don't know if you should wear those. Can't you sell those for a lot of money?
No, those are priceless for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I love purple first of all, but I bought them when I went to the All-Star weekend, not the last one, but the one before that in LA, and they had little basketballs with all their championships on the bottom and inside. And then I see my friend Magic, who I'm trying to get on to call Magic Johnson, one of the greatest people ever. And Magic signed both of them. He's like, to my girl, Lisa E. And they're nice. They're priceless, but I couldn't wear them after that. I was
I can say this now. I won't say it when you have them call in. Guess where I met Magic?
With
Real
Michael?
Talk. No.
Oh.
Girl, at the Magic City in Atlanta.
Did you?
Wait, real talk. We sitting in Magic City. I'm with my former client. Magic City is one of the longest standing strip clubs in Atlanta, Hotlanta. But how about I'm with one of my clients, Eric Davis and Deion Sanders, and it's a Super Bowl weekend. It's the second Super Bowl there, not the one with the black ice.
Right, that was Atlanta. Right.
Or maybe it was before that. It was
that was
yeah.
That was Atlanta. Yeah,
it was one of them Atlanta big functions. And we in there, and lo and behold, God on Jesus, he ain't been 2 days off saying he had the HIV. And I looked up, and Irvin walked by, and I said, "Oh, it's that Magic." Yeah, this was before the black eyes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I just sat there and was like, I don't think he should be here. Me, in my own brain, I don't think he should be here because he just was on TV saying what he said in his Herb and Two voice. And so I, did the congratulations. Hey, how you doing? But I'm looking at him like I'm related to him with the side eye. Fast forward All-Star Weekend, Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
I run into him. I'm dropping off jerseys for Jay Boogie to Nick and Shaquille. And Magic,
Nick Anderson and Shaquille O'Neal.
And Magic walked by me. And I looked at him. I know he don't remember me, but I know how to make you remember me. I walked up, I said, "What's up, bro?" No, I didn't. I said, "What's up, bro?" And he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Just as friendly. I said, "You remember me?" He's like, "I don't." I said, "Oh, okay. Come close, because I don't want to tell you business out loud." I said, "I met you 2 years ago in the strip club in Atlanta. Remember that?" He was like, "Oh." What you need? I don't need nothing. I just want to jog your memory, your memory. You memorize that, don't you? Yeah. Different. Nice guy, though.
Silly.
Look,
he is a
after
dog.
all that, nice guy, though.
Yeah, he is. He is such a good guy. He really is, and he does give back a lot. He gives so much, and he, with his powers, he's like a Tyler Perry too.
He is. He is a quiet storm.
Yeah, he is.
He's got an eccentric son too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite the.
I would love to have his son on too.
That would be a hoot.
Yeah, I'm going to
and a
work
half.
on that. Yeah, because he would be. Yeah, have
That-
him.
A hoot and a half. Speaking of celebrities, Cynthia Bailey finally got married.
Yeah.
Again. I should say finally got married again.
I'm going to
But
get all
it
the down
happened.
because I left a message for Drew Sidora, and because Drew and her husband Ralph were there. Ralph we were just texting each other the other day, so I'm gonna get the scoop maybe for
Because Drew is on the new season.
Yeah, Drew's on so we got to get her on. Cause
She's
I
from
know
Chicago,
yeah,
right?
she's from Chicago, but she left. She lives out there now. So.
Oh, in L.A.?
Yeah, no, in
Oh.
I thought Atlanta.
Georgia.
They live in
Okay.
Georgia now. Her and Ralph just moved to Georgia.
So Drew, not Nene. I wonder who's going to keep the confusion started.
I don't know.
Because the rest of them aren't confusion-y. Well, Marlo is. I wonder if Marlo will still be on there now that Nene is not.
I wonder how Drew. See, and Drew is so sweet. Drew's not a mean. She's not one of the mean girls.
Well,
so.
hope she ain't nice like Kim Fields, because she was whack.
Tootie? Oh.
She was terrible on that show. She was too holier than thou. Girl, if you don't drink you some loosen up bubbles or such, you better
See, I
drink
never
you some
watched that. I'll
hypnotic
have to
or
start
something.
watching that.
Yeah,
I never watched
the Real
Housewives.
Housewives.
I only watched the Miami one just because of Larsa, because Larsa was on that Pippin.
Yeah, I don't like her.
See that? I mean, I've known her. She's always been really cool with me. So
I don't like her. She turned us. She went from normal to Kardashian.
But now they're not even friends.
Oh, they're not?
Something happened, and she was like the better friends with Courtney. She's friends with Kim and Chloe, but now her and Courtney, I don't know if they necessarily had it out, but I believe they just went separate ways. And they were always together, like even on the series. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened with that. So.
Well, who knows? Maybe some swabbing. Wait, she dated the boy. Who did Scotty leave her for?
Scottie Pippen?
Left Larsa.
Oh, I don't know.
Future?
Future.
Yeah.
Oh.
So was one of them dating Future? Maybe that was because Future and Travis are friends, and Travis is her baby daddy, ain't he?
That's Kylie's.
Yeah. Oh, I get confused.
Kylie, yeah, but Courtney was the one with Scott Disick forever. She's got all the kids with Scott Disick.
Who is friggin' hilarious.
Yeah,
so
he
the
is
new
funny.
season started, and I binge watched with my daughter. She was home for the weekend, and Scott is. Did you see the prank they played on?
Yeah, on Kim, on
was
Chris when they had her
freaking
in the garbage can and pretended that they were her. They do play some funny jokes.
That shit was
I will
hilarious.
Say, yeah, they do play some funny jokes. So.
Yeah, that was hilarious. So yeah, congratulations, Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill. I wonder if Mike should call Eugene and Terrence, because he's a sports reporter, right? Or is he just a regular? Cynthia's husband's a sports reporter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Not as good as the ones we have here.
Yeah.
Ha! I said it, Mike Hill. I dare you to tell me that you're better than On the Soil with the Bigs.
The Bigs are great, and I still cover sports too, so I am a good sports person too.
And they come in today.
Yeah,
we get triggered with Mike Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, I told you how I confused the whole title Triggered. I thought it was all about guns and learning guns until I realized triggered means like set you off.
Yeah.
And it's like, whew, I'm squeezed in between Maze and him. Whoa. Man. Like this show we should be singing to cartoon tunes like in the middle.
Exactly.
Because they will get you, Maze get you in my Howard McGee voice, fired up. And then Trigger. Then we come in. We talk about the Kardashians, okay? And then Mike come in, and it's like I get emotional. But then on today, in my Pentecostal voice, on today, on the soil with Terrence and Eugene, and then Chicago Famous.
Yeah, and Mike Love is on telling us gossip. He's funny. Mike Love is putting out.
He knows gossip.
No, maybe because we were talking. Maybe he was saying
Oh.
Yeah, he's just saying
Yeah, I hope
not us, but people that got we want to get gossip. Maybe people gossip. Yeah.
Mike Love, that's Mike Love. Tell Mike Love to drop a little bit of his business in there. Do that. Tell the people viewing and commenting. We should get some gossip on Mike Love.
Well, we'll have him on as a guest. We'll have him and Diz on as a guest. They've got some good stuff. We might have to have them separate, just because they both have a lot.
No, I won't start no trouble.
No. I mean, it's not trouble against. No, I don't want. Okay. I'm just saying Mike Love and Diz both have like so much. It's like a whole. They could have a whole docuseries. They got like fun stuff. Over the years for broadcasting. So, or if not, we'll do part of it with Mike and then part of it with Diz.
Wait, my husband said, zoom your camera in and clean your desk. LOL. Hold on.
But you know what? Mr. Millhouse, I agree but see, for me, and that's one thing. People used to come in, my desk, a desk that's a little messy means I'm doing my work.
Wait, hold on.
I'm doing my work.
It's kind of like when you scatter the peas on your plate. You do like that so you make your mama think you ate them.
Right.
Yeah, I don't do that. I used to count the spoons before I gave it to my kids. When they move it around, if I could still put 6 peas per spoon 5 times, you didn't eat none of them.
Right. But see, like with me, my stuff I find everything in 2 seconds, and that means I'm doing my work.
Sometimes you can't find sometimes
I don't like stuff that's all in the same place. I respect everybody, and of course, and your husband runs the
He's
top,
an engineer,
the top company in the whole Midwest, and I would say the whole country. But for me, like doing the radio stuff, oh yeah, I definitely support your husband.
He'll be back here actually on the
26th.
Yeah, Roundtable Part 2.
And I'll be here. I'm excited.
Great ideas at millhouseinc.com.
I'm gonna slip in my ideas like.
Slide them through
on a piece of paper because
not slide like that check that cashes before you put the money in the bank.
No, my stuff is legit.
You're tuned into the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media. We're going to take a commercial. We're going to give you a commercial. I don't know how do you say it in broadcast.
We're gossiping.
Oh, that's what he said. Oh,
you ain't heard from me because I ain't one to gossip.
Yeah, Mike. I probably am.
We just say allegedly.
I'm not gossiping. I'm telling you what I know for a fact. I'm not
about
gonna
who?
Say
all
of them.
Oh,
Larsa was having sex with that man.
Oh,
Scotty told me that at the bar, at the Y bar. He did.
Oh, Scotty told you.
Yeah. Scott Pippen.
Yes. Scotty, Tippin Pippen, our friend. Yeah, that was at the bar. I love Scotty too. That's my dude.
I'm telling you what I know. Call him and tell him I said. I bet you he ain't gonna tell you he didn't tell me that.
Oh, Scotty would tell you. Yeah, Scotty, that's our friend forever, yeah. So I'm not saying nothing.
Look, this is like the AP. It's verified.
I say let's go to commercials so we can track our
Hi, Mike Love.
down.
Thank you. Thank you, Chicago Famous, for checking on us. But y'all tell a little stories, too, sometimes. We'll be back.
WIFTBPM.
Funeral expenses are costly. The Casket Store wants to help you save hundreds of dollars. You do not have to purchase a casket from the funeral home. Call now for a free in-home consultation. Call 773-445-6900. 773-445-6900.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Biggest threat to Illinois citizens from Washington is health care costs and policies. Senior citizens have their Social Security reduced from Medicaid, and some of our senior citizens live off $3 a week for food allowance. Working families are facing bankruptcy over policy and limit and costs. Drug prices require decisions between food and Medicaid. I'm Dr. Willie Wilson. Vote for me and send me to Washington. God bless.
Paid for by Willie Wilson for Senate 2020.
What's up, good people? If you didn't tune in to the last I Said What I Said, here's what you missed. Special thanks to Love McPherson.
And when you talk about object sex, you and objectifying that woman, you glorify pieces of her. And let me tell you something. If you think that doesn't matter, it does. And I'm going to tell you why it matters. I looked at a video and I was looking at these young boys, these teenagers, and they were like, do you like black women or white women? I like white women. I like white women. And first I felt some kind of way. Then you know what happened to me? I started listening to them and they said, why did you like the white women? Because they'll do anything for you. Yeah, the white hoes.
Bitch, you is a hoe. Bitch, you is a hoe.
And I thought pornography has elevated what the white woman will do for you, the objectifying of her. And this is why we don't realize, even in our spaces, the black man is shut down because he doesn't know the power of his seed like the white man knows the power of his seed.
Oh, look. Just like milk.
He doesn't realize that you sit up there coming into my neighborhood, objectifying my white women because you say they do it better than your women is a problem. They don't do it to them, but they won't bring that out, and they will not allow you to do that to their women.
I said what I said. Herb 2, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media. You can hang out with Chicago famous Mike Love and Diz 3 to 6 p.m. right here on What's in It for the Black People Media live on the Mace Jackson page. So shout out to Chicago famous. They did their thing. They did a phenomenal job. Those brothers, listen, radio legends, right? And you come in, you used to doing things one way and trying to flip it and do another way. They handled it seamlessly, man. So shout out to Mike Love and Diz for holding it down as they always have done. Welcome to the What's in It for the Black People Media family. Good luck at achieving number 2 status for the second best show on What's in It for the Black People Media, because number 1 is and always will be, I said what I said.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
Whenever I play, I want to play to win. I don't see no purpose in playing.
You play to win the game.
What's the word?
In the famous
Can
words,
you beat my ass, though?
Can you whoop my ass, though?
It's really that simple. I don't plan on getting my ass whooped.
Hey, yo, wait a minute. Hey.
Chicago famous, they can whoop my ass.
And Chicago
we
famous.
We're not here for no ass whooping.
Hey, what's your problem, man? Y'all are brothers. You ain't supposed to be fighting each other.
We're not here for no ass whooping.
That's not what we're here for.
We're not here for no ass whooping.
It's not what we're here for.
Not at all.
What's up, good people? You're listening to I Said What I Said with Tucson Warner and Herb Howard live on What's in It for the Black People Media, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Chicago famous with Mike Love and Diz.
The destined legend himself, Leon Rogers.
Yeah.
What's going on, Playboy?
Man, listen, honored to be here with radio legends, man. 2 brothers I looked up for and patted my success.
You walked away from your day job and you went straight in the
Man, brother, first time somebody called me to do the gig, they was like, hey, I got my grandmama's 85-year-old birthday party. She's turning 85. She has a brain tumor. I mean, now she's not going to be able to hear because she's in a coma, but she'll be laying in the room, and we just want the good vibes. Well, what is it? $75. We need you to do an hour. I'm there because of the passion. I wanted to do the comedy. So I quit. But when you quit that job, and the job I had was decent. My father, every young black man should have a dad or a father figure in his life.
Yes.
When I say he went off on me.
My son works.
When I told him I quit to do comedy, my mom, mamas is always like, well, that's good, baby. You spread your wings. You realizing what God wants you to do.
Right.
My father like, you got to be the dumbest son of a bitch in the world. I can't believe you came from my ball sack. $65,000 a year. Me and your mama combined only make 80. You dumb mother. I mean, going off. Like, me and my pops actually kind of fell out.
You know, old school black fathers, old school mindset. They came up working. They know how hard it is.
Hands, knuckles, black. Hands look like he worked at the steel mill, like he was dipping them in the lava. So, he pissed. My hands manicured.
He's super cool and he know kung fu.
I'm clean. I work on computers.
Drives a $5,000 car and wears a $100 suit.
Right. He like, I'm out here getting lung poisoning from inhaling all these steel mill fumes and touching people's mail. Look at my hands. I can't even pick up a fork and knife. Your mama got to cut my food for me. And you want to quit to do some damn comedy. He hell.
Chicago famous. 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
Funeral expenses are costly. The Casket Store wants to help you save hundreds of dollars. You do not have to purchase a casket from the funeral home. Call now for a free in-home consultation. Call 773-445-6900. 773-445-6900.
WIFTVP.
Live from your media studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. With Dawn Millhouse.
That's my voice. Welcome back. You are tuned in to the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media, right here from the Chi-Town. There's another, I'm not going to say it out loud because there was another black media platform. I heard a commercial in the car today. I got to replay it so I can tell Maze I think they're trying to come for it. What the? Anyway, you're tuned into the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media. We're here from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday.
Yes.
Lisa, you talk. I'm about to take this call.
Oh, okay. So, of course, you can listen. And so while Dawn is checking out some things, we'll talk about Billboard Music Awards tomorrow night, Wednesday, 7 o'clock Central on NBC. Kelly Clarkson is going to be hosting it. And they have all types of things. They're going to have an anniversary reunion for In Vogue, who I love. They have a special performance by Icon Award recipient Garth Brooks, who does an amazing job. Post Malone is performing. Now, he's leading nominations with 16 nominations. So it should be a great show. Brandy also, Demi Lovato is prepared with her new song. And it looks like Brandy is going to be a first-time performer. She's going to perform a trio of tracks from her latest album, B7, including Borderline, Almost Doesn't Count, and No Tomorrow, featuring Ty Dolla $ign. So I think it's going to be really good. I mean, we have so many artists up. They have top artists, Billie Eilish, Jonas Brothers, Khalid. I keep saying DJ Khaled and Khalid. I always
How you say it, Ron?
Right. I don't know why, because I'm so used to DJ Khaled, who's my friend.
Yeah, it's the singer Khalid, right?
Khalid is the singer. DJ Khaled is DJ Khaled.
Right.
But it's so funny because I'm so used to saying DJ Khaled, even though I know the pronunciations. Taylor Swift is up for top artist. They have for top R&B female artists, we got Beyonce, Lizzo, Summer Walker. Top male R&B artist Chris Brown, The Weeknd. The list goes on. I mean, there's so many categories. Billboard Music Awards are like one of my favorite. I used to go every year. We would cover the Billboard Awards, and I mean, it so much talent in one room. People flying across, and just doing, I don't know, they would do so many different things, the parties on top of it. That's the one thing I'm definitely going to miss. And, I don't know, Dawn, if you ever went to the Billboard Awards, but Billboard was probably the best ones ever.
Heck yeah.
Best awards. So Dawn's working out some audio stuff, so we're just going to keep talking, ladies and gentlemen. So Billboard Awards tomorrow night, 7 o'clock on NBC. I think it's going to be a great show. And we're still working some things out.
I want to know why Post Malone got so many nominations.
Well,
he got a new album out or something?
Let's see. Top rap male artist.
He shouldn't be in that.
He's got top artist. We've got top rap tour. Let's see.
Technically
who else?
a rapper.
Let me see. Look, I'm going through all the things here. Let's see. Top rap album for Hollywood's Bleeding. Let's see. What else do we have? Top streaming song for Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse. Let's see. What else do we have? Top collaboration for Sunflower. Let's see. It's a lot of different ones. Post Malone. Yeah, so many different ones. And you know what? Oh, here's another one. We got a rep too. So Kanye for top gospel song. We got Kirk Franklin for Love Theory, but then we have Kanye West, Closed on Sunday, Kanye West, Follow God, Kanye West, On God, and Kanye West, Selah.
And he gonna throw a fit because he gotta go get neither on.
You think it's gonna be?
They still gonna give it to Kirk.
You think so? I don't know. It's 4 of Kanye's versus 1 of Kirk for that. But Kirk, Kirk Franklin he's in it for some other categories, and he gets stuff as well. For different, he has so many different awards and stuff as well. So I don't know. That's probably going to be kind of cool to watch to see who gets that one. Between Kanye and between Kirk Franklin, and so I don't know. But are you a Post Malone fan?
Not really. The Culture Vulture thing, I kind of feel like he's close to a Culture Vulture. I ain't gonna call him a Culture Vulture, but he's the closest thing to it.
Man. Well, and I like Liz. I want to see what Lizzo's going to wear because Billboard, you can kind of get away. Billboard, they do dress up, but some people take it. It's not like VH1, but it's not total Grammys. It's kind of like in between, but they do dress up.
Right. It's not like red carpet.
Yeah, it's not red carpet. They just, they kind of do what they want. Oh, real fast, you know what? We'll just touch real fast on Dancing with the Stars last night. Tyra tried to, explain what happened last week, and Nelly made it through again. I want to see. I'm trying to get Nelly on. Nelly did a really good job. He got his first 8s, I believe, 7s. No, he got 7s or 8s yesterday. He did really well, and so he got pushed through. And, I like seeing what he's doing. It's kind of cool when you know somebody and, like, you see them, taking it to another level. So they had, like, the 80s show yesterday. So it was pretty cool. So definitely want to see Nelly go through. And do you watch Dance with the Stars at all, Ronnie?
No.
Ronrilla.
I can't.
Do people call you Ronnie or just Ronrilla?
It's Ronrilla.
Ronrilla in the Billa. You said you don't watch Dance with the Stars?
Nah, I can't get into it. I'm not a TV guy.
Well, and I DVR everything. And then I fast forward. So I watched the different parts. But Tyra did clean it up yesterday because people have been giving Tyra a lot of backlash and, blaming her. But she kind of, she toned it down a little bit and kind of said, look, this is what happened and we appreciate everybody. And, it was live TV. And she tried to make amends for it. So, she toned it down a little bit. So she still had, and her outfits were a little toned down as well yesterday. So, we got to give it to her. So can we, you want to take a break? Yeah, let's take a break. You are listening to the Book of Dawn every day, Monday through Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. Central. Tell everybody. We'll be right back.
WIFTBPM.
Funeral expenses are costly. The Casket Store wants to help you save hundreds of dollars. You do not have to purchase a casket from the funeral home. Call now for a free in-home consultation. Call 773-445-6900. 773-445-6900.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Chicago Famous with Mike Love and Diz.
The destined legend himself, Leon Rogers.
Yeah.
What's going on, Playboy?
Man, listen, honored to be here with radio legends, man. Two brothers I looked up for and patted my success.
You walked away from your day job and you went straight in the
Man, brother, first time somebody called me to do the gig, they was like, hey, I got my grandmama's 85-year-old birthday party. She's turning 85. She has a brain tumor. I mean, now she's not going to be able to hear because she's in a coma, but she'll be laying in the room and we just want the good vibes. Well, what is it? $75. We need you to do an hour. I'm there because of the passion I wanted to do the comedy.
Yeah.
So I quit. But when you quit that job, and the job I had was decent. My father, every young Black man should have a dad or a father figure in his life.
Yes.
When I say he went off on me.
My son works.
When I told him I quit to do comedy, my mom, mamas is always like, well, that's good, baby. You spread your wings. You realizing what God wants you to do.
Right.
My father like, you got to be the dumbest son of a bitch in the world. I can't believe you came from my ball sack. $65,000 a year. Me and your mama combined only make 80. You dumb mother. I mean, going off. Like, me and my pops actually kind of fell out.
Old school Black fathers, old school mindset. They came up working. They know how hard it is.
Hands knuckles black. Hands look like he worked at the steel mill, like he was dipping them in the lava. So, he pissed. My hands manicured.
He's super cool and he know kung fu.
No, I'm clean. I work on computers.
Drives a $5,000 car and wears a $100 suit.
Right. He like, I'm out here getting lung poisoning from inhaling all these steel mill fumes and touching people's mail. Look at my hands. I can't even pick up a fork and knife. Your mama got to cut my food for me. And you want to quit to do some damn comedy. He hell.
Chicago Famous, 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
What's up, good people? If you didn't tune in to the last I Said What I Said, here's what you missed. Special thanks to Love McPherson.
And when you talk about object sex, you and objectifying that woman, you glorify pieces of her. And let me tell you something. If you think that doesn't matter, it does. And I'm going to tell you why it matters. I looked at a video and I was looking at these young boys, these teenagers, and they were like, do you like black women or white women? I like white women. I like white women. And first I felt some kind of way. Then you know what happened to me? I started listening to them and they said, why did you like the white women? Because they'll do anything for you. Yeah, the white hoes.
Bitch, you is a hoe. Bitch, you is a hoe.
And I thought pornography has elevated what the white woman will do for you, the objectifying of her. And this is why we don't realize, even in our spaces, the black man is shut down because he doesn't know the power of his seed like the white man knows the power of his seed.
Oh, look, just like milk.
He doesn't realize that you sit up there coming into my neighborhood, objectifying my white women because you say they do it better than your women is a problem. They don't do it to them, but they won't bring that out, and they will not allow you to do that to their women.
I said what I said. Herb 2, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
We fun guy.
What's tomorrow?
Fun guy, what's up, baby?
What it do, baby?
Yeah, you already know.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll be telling you.
What's going on, Chicago? What's in it for the Black People Media presents?
I want to go higher. Oh my God. Call your sons, call your daughters, call your friends, call your neighbors.
The Big Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. with Eugene McIntosh and Terrence Tomlin. We got what you need right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
WIFTVP.
Live from your media studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. With Dawn Millhouse.
Three, two, one. Welcome back. You are tuned into the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media. I heard Lisa saying your name. She sounded sexy.
Ronrilla?
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm gonna have to
I
record
do a lot
that.
of voice. I do a lot of voiceover stuff. So
I'm gonna need that drop.
Right.
You're listening to the sounds of Ronrilla.
I like that. Whispers in the darky.
I'm over here blushing.
Is that Bernice talking or Lisa?
No, that's Lisa. Yeah, Bernice. Right.
Listen.
But I got my credit as an official thespian because of Bernice.
Thespian, not to be confused with.
No, never confused with that. No.
Camera 3, not to be confused with Woman Crush Wednesday.
But
no,
I love some men. Yes.
Okay, so let me just say this because I don't want anybody to think that I'm a bullshitter. Teddy is probably asleep. You can tell him I said it. He's in Vegas. Yeah. He went to bed probably after I talked to him this morning. We definitely are waiting on his brother who lives with him and manages his day-to-day and his PR girl extraordinaire to wake his arse, A-R-S-E, up. And now he really owe me big time. And I'm glad it's in a video message that he confirmed for the day and posted the flyer. But y'all don't be, it ain't no technical difficulties on this side or that side. Right. Let's be clear.
There's no
technical difficulties in What's in It for the Black People Media or at Teddy's house.
It's just real.
So, yeah.
Just real.
The nigga probably sleep. Yeah, I said it out loud.
I didn't say that.
I did. You can't. You can't.
No, I didn't say that.
You could say ninja though.
No, I don't say
but
a
y'all
lot of N-words,
But don't get on him because he is my friend in real life, and I don't know.
Right, there's no like babyface Teddy versus
and it ain't no like he's a fake because he ain't.
Yeah, he probably just overslept.
He probably could have very well have or just went to bed.
Yeah.
All that being said, if we get him awake before we go off the air, He gonna pop up, have to say hi, and come back because he ain't gonna have time.
If
to
not,
talk
he'll be
about
on the beginning of the show tomorrow. Yeah,
facts.
So facts, right? So right.
Dave Jeff is gonna be our co-host then.
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, we got enough for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Ooh,
a couple hours show.
ooh, and my anniversary's coming up, and Christmas. He's gonna pay for that.
And, and my birthday's late, right? So,
Yep.
But that's okay, And Teddy's a perfectionist, so we'll just see. And he's gonna probably, be like Dawn.
Yeah. You know what tickled me
asleep.
actually?
He was
you know
probably
what tickled
writing
me?
a song and fell asleep while he was. He was probably doing something new for Lady Gaga and probably just fell asleep at the desk.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't care what he doing. He promised me, and he'll honor that.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that. Besides, y'all here for me.
Right.
Not the
That's
guest.
an added bonus.
Yeah, that part.
I mean, it's a great
speaking
bonus,
of celebrity, though, not that this is a good segue, but it's a segue all the same because I didn't even know Megan Thee Stallion got shot in the foot.
Yeah.
Like somebody tried to shoot off her pinky toe.
Canadian rapper and singer Tory Lanez was charged last week with shooting Megan Thee Stallion, according to prosecutors. So he's facing 1 count of assault with a semi-automatic firearm and 1 count of carrying a loaded concealed firearm in a vehicle that was also said from the LA County District Office. And Lanez was riding in an SUV in Hollywood Hills. Now, this was in July when he got into an argument with a 25-year-old woman. Prosecutors said he is accused of shooting her. Oh, so the woman, I guess, was Megan. He was accused of shooting at her feet several times when she exited the car and got wounded.
What's wrong with him?
And that was kind of
Her
on a
feet?
hush-hush story because I heard a little bit, but I didn't
hear anything about it till he got charged.
So, and he wounded
and
her.
then they said he keeps talking, like he keeps popping off. Is he really?
He
you
made
would
a whole
know.
album.
I mean, was
about
he trying
shooting
to
her in the foot?
Yep.
That's not the watch my feet.
No, right? Because every time I say I want to do my feet like that, but
did they have to call a tow
he
truck?
made a.
Well, the album was about.
Wait a minute, you missed it.
He said they shot her feet. I said, did they have to call a tow truck? Sorry. I'm sorry. Just, that's not real. It's funny, but it's not. Because really, I don't condone, it's just jokes. But yeah.
Wait, but ain't she in the WAP video?
Yeah, she's still working.
Okay.
She was on Jimmy Fallon late night. Was that?
Oh,
Saturday
she was
Night
on
Live?
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
So when did this happen?
This was
A few months ago.
Oh, so she's all healed up.
Yeah.
So, but he just got arrested.
They were charged. He was
charged.
Yeah.
Well, that means arrested. I mean, you can't. Well, maybe not physically in handcuffs, but when you're charged, you technically are arrested. How would I know that?
That was the first thing.
A lot
That's
of
a
people.
different chapter.
That's called Dawn.
Nah, I wasn't always the wonderful patron saint I am now. That was that one time back when
that's like
when
Eddie Murphy.
getting hookups wasn't so hookupish. Like the buy one get 10 free thing didn't work out so free because I wasn't free for a couple hours.
When people
real
get that
story.
5-finger
Let
discount.
me be 1,000. It wasn't. I guess I did steal, but I didn't steal because the homegirl worked at the store. I had a credit card at the store. I bought 2 shirts. She put 2 shirts for herself in the bag. I took it to her house, and I guess she had another homegirl who went and bought some stuff, and they got caught. So she tried to set me and a nameless person that's one of my good friends. I ain't gonna put her business on blast because I'm okay with it.
You'll tell me off the air.
I am a sinner and a saint, and I learned better because I ain't stole shit since. Whether I knew I was stealing, thought I was stealing, yeah, I'm not a taker like that. However, it did land me with a not so attractive mugshot and
do you have a picture
3,000.
of it?
I do have.
You got.
I
gotta
do
put
have
that on Throwback
it.
Thursday,
girl. And I had. I ain't even gonna tell you what I had on. It was it was wild, and you know when you know better, you do better. So I haven't stolen since. Other than like if my husband gives me like $100 bill and sends me to the store for like a pack of gum, I don't necessarily offer the change, but that's not stealery.
No.
That's forgettery.
Forgettery, right.
Yeah.
And if he really was bothered, he'd be like, I'm Dawn. After you
he already know.
After you straighten up your desk.
Any man that think a woman going to bring change back is not the smartest guy, you know. Because does any woman give change?
Change gonna come.
Change.
I want to open up. The Improv opens up this weekend. We're trying to get Godfrey on because Friday they open up back in Schaumburg. They have a really good lineup. Maybe they'll let me do some stand up. But
because the tow truck can change.
That was when
timely.
People expect me to, like, if I had to go on stage and people were expecting me to make them laugh, I couldn't do it. But just in normal conversation, you know, that's just like me being a klutz. If there's a piece of, that's why I don't like to wear heels. If there's a piece of dental floss and I'm barefoot, I will find the piece of dental floss and trip over it.
No,
you saw me yesterday.
I was gonna say it. I'm glad
yesterday,
you said
though,
it.
in defense. So the doors downstairs were locked, so we had to walk all the way around to the Wabash side and walk up the stairs. And so I had my mask on. I had my glasses on yesterday. My glasses got fogged up. I didn't think I would miss the first couple stairs, but I did. I didn't wipe my glasses off because I had my bag of Dawn bag and my purse, and we were hitting the first steps, and all of a sudden I said, and Esco was in front, and I told Esco, you go in front of me because I got a bad knee, so the stairs might take me a while. So Dawn's in between, and all of a sudden you hear, Dawn's like,
no, wait,
okay?
I'm like, I'm not laughing at her. I'm laughing with her. No.
She was
no,
like,
I'm not laughing
funny.
at you.
I almost fell completely on my face up the stairs.
Wait, ever since Mr. Millhouse told me to keep my desk clean, I keep straightening up.
And mine's messy, and that's
I'm
never
just
going
gonna
to change.
put it over here. Can you see
I
it?
love my dad, and I love Mr. Millhouse, and because my whole family is just a bunch of neat freaks, and I get it, but I know where everything is. If Dawn said Lisa the story and whatever, I will know exactly where it's at. But yesterday I missed the first couple stairs because my glasses were fogged up from the mask.
This is what made it. Yes, see, Sonya verified that story. That's a real story about that jail shit. Yeah, I never sold. Jerry Lipschultz was the lawyer that I hired.
Lipschultz?
Lipschultz. His office was across the street from AT&T on West Randolph by Canal. He overcharged me. So I paid the deposit, or retainer, whatever you call it. I paid it, and he came, and the court was because we was at the mall in Schaumburg, Woodfield, right, or somewhere near there at Lord and Taylor. Used to be my favorite store. That's why I had a credit card there. And court was in like Rolling Meadows or somewhere that felt like I was driving to out of town,
right?
Which technically it is. Yeah. Then the charges got dropped because the store didn't come because they tried to. Now, hold on. This might be relevant because the store tried to make me and the other girl write a statement that said we had basically stolen over X thousands amount.
No.
And I'm like, I ain't do that though because I have a credit card receipt for what I got for myself.
Exactly.
Now, I did take the girl 2 shirts home, but I had a credit card receipt for mine. And
you were really just an accomplice. You did.
I was an accomplice,
but you got receipts. She got the receipts.
I was an accomplice,
Mr. Lipschultz.
Yeah, but and then he didn't even come to court the second time, and then asked me for the other half of the money. Nah, not doing it. Anyway, I'm gonna have to find that mugshot and. Because they sent it to me when I got it expunged.
That's funny.
They sent it to me.
I'm glad we don't have everything on right. Because yesterday that would have been funny if you all would have taped me falling up the stairs. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
but I only missed a couple
You definitely because all I heard was this. Hey Rilla, I heard this. Bloom. I said, "What?" I looked back. I was like, "You good?" And she's like,
and I was like more embarrassed. But I couldn't even see Dawn because my glasses were fogged up from. Thank you, COVID. Yet another.
I can't
thing.
laugh at
my
nobody
glasses,
though.
I had my I couldn't see anything, but I'm trying to walk. We're trying to walk to get up to the show, and they don't have the elevator on the side where we came from. So I'm like, oh, I can go. I just feel with my foot, and I'm like, but my glasses were completely fogged up from the mask.
Hey, wait, I'm not laughing because
it was
I have
funny.
fallen down
like,
the stairs in every house me and
yeah,
Mr.
but
Millhouse
I fall
have ever lived in. And
too.
my last fall, I was like, he said he was gonna put the strips on my stairs because I almost fell down The front cement
Yeah, but
stairs.
people
just
miss stairs,
But I
but-
fractured my toe, and
She's
this shit
crying.
still hurt.
How many people? I fall upstairs. Right.
I am Lucy Ricardo. We gonna take a break and come back.
Yeah, I fell at the Allstate Arena during the Big 3 games last year in front of my artist, in front of my recording artist, and he just looked down. Thank God, not a lot of people were there, but I had my bruise was like this big. I fell down. My sandal got caught going down at the Allstate Arena.
That's because she wear flip flops in the winter.
Yeah.
We listen
No,
to
this
the Book
was
of
the
Dawn.
summer.
We'll be right back.
WIIFTBPM.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
WIIFTBP.
Live from your studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. With Dawn Millhouse.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media. The Book of Dawn, the book. Hey, Melody, I'm on broadcasting. You should be watching. What's my name? The Book of Dawn with Dawn Millhouse on What's in It for the Black People Media. Laughing at y'all's comments, yo. They are hilarious.
And I gotta say one thing, which I really admire, because off the air, like sometimes in broadcasting, we have rules like if something happens with a guest or something, we say, don't talk about it, you keep it moving. I worked with somebody that said, the sponsors are listening, why isn't this, and it was a guest, it was Genuine. So Genuine, I had just talked to him, it was a Sunday, and Genuine was about to call, he was doing a show in Las Vegas, and he's like, I'll call you in 5 minutes as soon as we get in the limo. Well, he didn't call. Something was wrong, and I'm getting yelled at saying, this isn't good, Lisa. Call the publicist. I was like, I don't know the publicist number. I'm friends with Genuine. I called Genuine directly on his cell. Well, his phone kept ringing. Come to find out later, their limo got hit by a car, and one of the guys, they had to go to the hospital because one of the guys hurt his back, and he was okay to perform later, but it happened. And then he ended up calling back, and we recorded the interview, but things happen. And so one thing, Dawn, I will say I admire, because I'm trying to come up with the broadcasting versions. Dawn's like, no. Dawn said, there's no technical errors on either side. Let's keep it real. Teddy, she talked to Teddy earlier. Teddy was probably writing a new hit song for somebody. He was probably maybe writing a song for Lizzo, for whoever. And he probably just fell asleep. And so it's real. He fell asleep, and he'll come on. He promised you he's going to call. That's one of your best friends. He's not somebody that...
he ain't gonna do
he's
me
a
like
man
that.
of his word. Plus,
He gonna pay for it,
It's not
though.
like he was doing us a favor anyway. He's
Maybe
doing
he
it...
could write me a song. I'm sorry, Donnie. No,
Yeah.
no, he doesn't have to do that.
No, but
He
he's
is.
I know he's the type of person he is. He's going to apologize and be like, you guys, I fell asleep. He was probably sitting and fell asleep, and it's real. But one thing I will give you a brownie point. I just learned something now, like, it's the truth. Like, and if people
Absolutely.
don't like it, if people are going
And
to
it will
judge
set
you and
you
say,
free.
oh, Lisa and Dawn said they had Teddy Riley, and what happened? What happened was he fell asleep, or whatever. Maybe he had to take care of something
And here's
else.
the thing. If you really know me, not you.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows me knows my word is my bond.
Yeah.
And I don't play that. I don't play the fake shit. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it. And that's why, although I love Teddy, I'm not going to say his name again right now, because I'm going to talk
And
about
we're going to push
what I'm
right.
doing.
We'll add him tomorrow.
And I'm going to talk
right.
about how dope one of the homegirls, Melody Winston, just texted me and was like, if you can't wake Teddy up, I got Derek Luke up. ready to come on the line right now.
Oh, you know
how dope is that?
Melody, we got to
what
talk
about
to
what
Derek.
about your friend?
And Derek is really
what
cool.
about your
when
friend?
Derek Luke first started, he came on when I was at GCI. He was like one of our first interviews. Nicest guy in the world. I gave him back when we had CDs. Ron Rilla, do you know what CDs are? They're these disc things
there.
that okay. So we used to play.
I seen them like the 8 tracks when y'all was.
I love CDs. So he came down.
I gave last of them.
I gave him like a bunch of. We had we had new music stuff, but all the DJs and all the record reps would hook me up with stuff. So I gave him like a pile, and he was like, "Oh, the nice lady." And we kept in touch for a while. I don't have his updated info, but really nice guy. We got to get him on. He's a good actor.
Yeah, Mello. We're gonna make sure.
Melody, I'm gonna call you after the show today.
Melody is gonna work that out. And you know what, Mello? While you're at it, call your cousin, Jacarius.
This is Melody.
But so tomorrow, Mark Nelson, Dave Jeff,
and probably Teddy.
And I'm not. I love him. He's my brother, but I'm not gonna say his name again because now you're on a little slight punishment, not a whole punishment, like a half punishment. Like the punishment where you can still watch TV and play video games.
We don't know the situation, right?
No, he don't get no more airtime. Not on the next time he get airtime, his face will be on this station.
Okay? I can't sing Jam.
No, we cannot. You can sing. You can sing this. No, I can say this. Here's 2 things. Don't believe everything you see, because even salt looks like sugar. Ooh. Right? Fine grain. Morton's. Salty.
Oh,
looks
you're talking
just like sugar.
Alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even salt looks like sugar.
I have like a necklace. I should get a necklace like Flavor Flav has the clock with the thing of little salt. Yeah. That's bad. It's not a good thing. It's not funny, but yeah, I'm a little salty.
We don't throw salt anymore.
I would never throw salt because I wouldn't want to waste it.
I will throw shade though. And shouts out. Thank you to Yvonne McNair, who I called, who works with Teddy on lots of projects and a lot of other heavyweights. I called, woke her up out of her sleep and was like, yo, make this call. So shouts out to Yvonne, shouts out to Melody, shouts out to the home, shouts out to Sonia for making my flyers in 5 minutes right
Sonia,
before.
She's
and
awesome.
I always need them right away. It's like I need it right now, even though she got a whole full-time job.
Like in the 28th hour. Yes, she's amazing.
And shouts out to Candace for crafting some great questions for today. Anyway, you're listening to the Book of Dawn. Listen, thank you for spending a little time with us today. Thank you for reading, understanding. I'll bring the mugshots as soon as I find it. It's buried somewhere. I'll probably frame it or something because one day it might be worth something. A collector's item, I can sign it. I dare you to use your voice and your actions to be an impact in somebody's life today. I got a fundraiser for Millhouse Charity starting Friday with the Double Cook popcorn people. So I'm going to be asking y'all to buy some popcorn to support us giving the gift of life in a water well in a community in Nigeria that Millhouse Engineering works. So I'm going to be posting that. And I want y'all to order popcorn. It's super good, and they make it fresh to order. Have a wonderful
I think we're going to have to try it first.
You know, I'm not a popcorn head, but I am going to go get some.
No, for me. Of course I will. I'm a popcorn.
Remember Spirit Week, the flyer, Sonia, will be done soon. I just sent you the email this morning, though. Sorry. Make certain that you keep it locked right here because Triggered is up next, and then On the Soil with Eugene and Terrence, and then Chicago Famous, the No Gossip Show per Mike Love. If I catch them if they slip one time, Gina, I'm coming up here. And tune in tomorrow for the next page in the Book of Dawn. I bet y'all know what I say. Peace and what? All together now.
Hair grip.
Peace and roll Tide.